No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Knight. Here's a heat. Quickly to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Red pass hits complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. First down and more. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Takes the handoff. It's Lamb. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the point after is good. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks.
Open field on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Throwing right. Working the big fella to the corner. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their...
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Makes the grab. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. They booted away on 4th down. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Gonna run it. It's Bray. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bray. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down.
Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run play action. This time on target. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Rebels want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Knight. Unleashes to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hand off from the shotgun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Knight. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Got room at the 35. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Complete to the left. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Quick completion on the out. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Looking for room. It's Jackson. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Hines is tight end. There he goes. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's got his man across the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Got the quick pass. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the catch. It's West. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here.
Oh, he's got some space. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Dogs. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Knight. With the catch, it's Lamb. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. We've reached a break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Bradley. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And the Rebels are flying down the field. They'll try the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make the mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Knight. The sweet feet buy a little time. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble that time. Really, really nice job defensively.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. The Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Georgia going up tempo. To the air on second down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch on the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Throws to the wideout. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback may change this route. Steps away. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the shot. Picked off to stop the threat.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season.